So hey, my name is WAB12 and this is my channel. I hope you enjoy what I do, because...
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Thanks. Cheers. So yeah, so I follow in the tracks of Joey Carbstrong mainly, and how he goes about walking around the city to raise awareness about animal rights and the vegan ethics. And today's been actually really good. The first two conversations we've had have been completely receptive. And one of them brought one nice lady to tears. She was very receptive with that. So I hope you guys, stick around and you see what's going to be going down with this channel, and enjoy the adventures. We're going around talking about animal abuse.
Oh yeah, sure.
So so animal abuse and your ideas on animal abuse, like wrong, right, what about animal abuse is wrong or is right?
100% wrong. There's no right kind of animal abuse.
Yeah.
I lived in Bali for a short amount of time, and the abuse of animals there is horrendous.
Absolutely, right?
These
Bali especially.
Golden retriever dogs
just
that were
gone, yeah.
kept in a tiny little cage where they couldn't even lay down on top of each other.
Yeah.
And in the scorching sun with zero shade.
Yeah.
I saw a man squeezing a kitten to death.
Absolutely,
and he
yeah.
thought it was funny. And
it's because they think that. Yeah, they think that it actually adds more flavor and the more suffering an animal goes through, the more we enjoy it, which is really.
Is that why?
Especially in China, the Yulin Dog Festival, a lot of them believe that the abuse that they put on them is actually the most. That's why they're actually cooked alive, actually.
Yeah, I woke up one day in Bali to a pig being boiled alive, 5 a.m. and then laughing and want some bacon kind of a thing. I was so angry.
Doesn't that just...
The poor thing was screaming in agony.
Yeah. Do you think there's a humane way to do that?
To cook a pig?
To kill
Absolutely. For all animals. The reason, we can eat animals and not let them suffer the way we do, Mm-hmm. We can let them live a longer life and then gently,
Yeah, good point.
It's just because of greed, And then people are saying, if we're all vegetarian, then the animal suffering will stop. No, because we have we test every product we own. This has been tested on animals in order for it to be okay for us.
Exactly,
There's still religious ceremonies that do a lot of animal sacrifices.
They still do sacrificing,
So it's a big problem, and it's going to be so hard to stop. And I love every single animal, from the snakes, the mambas in Bali, to the spiders, and just everything. I'm fascinated by.
So one question is, do you think that we can actually kill something humanely if it doesn't want to die, though?
That's a good point.
Do you know what humane?
I mean, nothing really wants to die, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's really old or sick, then it needs
euthanasia,
if
right?
they're suffering.
Yeah, euthanasia, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you. If they're suffering, we should definitely put them out of their misery, right? But what about if these animals that we say we eat on a day-to-day basis, if you feel like maybe they don't want to die? Maybe and if we have alternatives nowadays, that they're actually dying for absolutely nothing.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So do you think if we had alternatives, do you think there's anything in meat that we can't get from plants?
No.
No. So do you think maybe in 2020 we could start to work super hard to eliminate all these products from our lives that cause the 98% of animal abuse is caused in these industries?
Yes, I do know this.
Yeah. Do you know much about the dairy industry?
I do. It's awful.
Yeah, how the male baby cow is bolt gunned in the head.
I do know, yes.
You know, huh?
Yeah. Horrendous.
And if we have say alternatives like almond milk to cashew milk, hemp milk, oat milk, soy milk, we have over 20, 40 varieties of these. And to think, maybe nowadays we could actually it's so easy to avoid abuse because we fund it, right, with our dollar. Yeah. Our dollar goes into these industries and pays them to kill these animals, unfortunately. So I've actually been a vegan activist for a while now for animal rights.
Good for you.
And I try to come out here and I try to tell people that there's alternative ways, and nobody thinks about this stuff ever. You know what I mean? It's literally day to day. It's just the package is there, that's it, and we go about our days, right? So I try to bring awareness to this like no matter what, and just talk to people on a like personal base, right? Because this is the only way to actually, you can't just go out and start yelling this to the streets, having signs.
Exactly.
People will just look and go, we actually have to talk to people.
Educating person one at a time, right?
Yeah, exactly, because the males in the egg industry get macerated at birth, and that's unacceptable to us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And nobody knows about these things. If an animal rights activist goes into these places to get this footage that nobody ever knows about, they're put in jail. So we're all veganism is the animals, and that's what people don't think about. They think about it as a diet. So we're here to tell people that we're here for the animals and only for the animals, and that's it. But thank you very much for the conversation. Like, it looks like you're very receptive to it, and that's what we're here to do, is to show people that there's an alternative way now. The grocery stores are filled with alternative products.
Yes, that's right.
Which is
getting better and better.
Like way better. Like,
I'm a raw foodist.
Yeah, so you're already a
fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds.
Yeah, and if you find out that protein is in absolutely everything, it is watermelon to all of these, and nobody thinks about that. They think that they're dependent on all these products. You know what I mean?
There's a bunch of contradicting information, like eat right for your blood type, O blood type, you must eat meat. They're like carnivores. Our teeth are carnivoric, right? Yeah. And I don't know if you read Nature's First Law by David Wolf. It's about like how gorillas like eat nothing but leaves. Yeah. They're so bulky, right?
Yeah, they eat lots of plants. That's for sure. So
like guys that work out, they don't need to eat meat, for example. Or keto, for example. Yeah.
Exactly. But nowadays it's like if we can't justify it anymore. Like before we needed to, right?
Right.
That was like, I will never deny that. If you are like, I will never judge a person that's in the forest that is dying and needs to do whatever they need to do. That's on them. That's why it's legal to eat our dogs in Canada.
Oh, really?
Yes, because if anything happens, like, what are you gonna do? You know, if something goes down, so they made it so if you need to, absolutely need to eat your companion animal, you can do it, unfortunately. But that's because at that point, of course, even vegans say, please do what you need to do to survive. But nowadays, I don't think we can justify it anymore. You know what I mean?
Particularly because we have so many options.
Exactly.
We didn't, right?
Exactly, and
we have so
that's
much
why
understanding and awareness of what's going on in the world with technology, so we know what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
And I agree.
No, awesome.
Amazing work.
Thank you.
I'm very touched. I'm almost gonna cry.
I know. I can see it, and I can really, like, honestly, it's beautiful to see. This is why we do this, right? Is to bring awareness to people on the streets, because it's the only real way to connect with people. So.
And also because you feel the animal's pain.
Absolutely. Every single one, right? I've seen it. I've seen all of it firsthand. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's something that you just don't forget ever, and once you see it, you want to explain to people, and you want to tell them, like, this is, we got to wake up here, because we're in 2020 now, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Perfect.
No excuses.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thanks a lot. Seriously. If I can motivate you to go and check out a couple things.
Okay.
I don't have my cards, but do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Check out What the Health.
What the Health? Okay. I did see that popped up for me.
Please, if you watch What the Health, it explains what's going on with these industries and why they're so connected with other industries. So yeah, check that out, and it pretty much sums up absolutely like everything. So yeah, well, take care. Honestly, take care.
I'm gonna see this dog now.
Oh, you know it.
Every dog I can see.
Absolutely.
Boa control wrapped around his neck here last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like that. Such a sweetie.
Yeah, we live in such a world, you know. Like.
Take care. Thank you.